The last cabin. The night was suffocating. Jenna's breath came in sharp, icy bursts, frosting in the frigid air. "Keep going," she whispered to herself, teeth chattering. The storm was closing in, its howls echoing through the endless expanse of snow-covered woods. She had no choice. There, far ahead, a cabin. Her chest tightened with fleeting hope. Hours ago, she had spotted it, and now it was her only chance. The forest was deathly silent. The kind of silence that wasn't empty, but brimming with dread. Every step Jenna took felt deafening. The crunch of snow beneath her boots? A gunshot. The snap of a twig? A scream. Shadows stretched unnaturally in the flickering light of her failing flashlight. Was something moving? No. Impossible. Finally, she reached the cabin. Relief surged, but unease clung to her. The cabin looked wrong, its windows shattered, its door hanging open, swaying gently in the wind. "It's just the storm," she muttered, trying to convince herself. Her frozen fingers pushed the door. The interior was worse. Cold. Bitterly cold. Stale air choked her. Dust blanketed the room, thick as memories. A table and two broken chairs sat like forgotten ghosts. A crooked mirror hung on the far wall, its shards reflecting jagged fragments of the room. Jenna bolted the door behind her and rummaged through her bag. Matches. With shaking hands, she lit the stove. Warmth flickered to life, but dread lingered. Something was wrong here. She could feel it. A creak. Jenna froze. The sound came again, louder this time. It was upstairs, above her. Her heart hammered. She slowly lifted the flashlight toward the ceiling, her breath shallow. Nothing but darkness. "Hello," she called out, her voice trembling, barely audible. Silence. Then, a whisper. A rasping, malevolent whisper, "You shouldn't have come." Her flashlight flickered once, twice, and died. Jenna gasped, fumbling for her phone. The weak glow of its screen barely pushed back the dark. She turned it in frantic arcs, searching the empty room. The whisper came again, closer now. "Leave." Her pulse roared in her ears as she spun around. No one was there. A sudden gust extinguished the stove's flame, plunging the cabin into suffocating blackness. Something brushed her arm. Cold. Skeletal. "No," she screamed, bolting for the door. She clawed at the bolt, but it wouldn't budge. Tears streamed down her face. Footsteps. Slow. Deliberate. Coming down the locked stairs. "Who's there?" Jenna shrieked, backing away. A figure emerged from the dark, a gaunt, pale man with hollow eyes, and a grin that stretched too wide. His head tilted unnaturally. "No one ever leaves," he whispered, his voice like rust scraping metal. Jenna's screams were swallowed by the cabin. The storm held outside, drowning her terror. By morning, the cabin stood silent once more. Its door hung ajar, the snow burying all signs of the night's horrors. Somewhere, another lost soul would soon find its shelter, and its curse.